Hello, YouTube. This is your comic movie nerd, Kevin, coming at you. So not a whole lot going on right now. Supposedly there's some leaks on, of course, Doomsday and Secret Wars. I think the biggest one is what's going to happen during Secret Wars, which is like so much is going to change between now and the end of filming of Secret Wars. Maybe there's a script out there and somebody read the script and decided to anonymously send it out to certain people. So it's possible that the final draft is out there and it's a couple of pieces has leaked. We'll see. I mean, they'll change so much, especially as they film it. They're going to go, wait a minute. This doesn't work once we start filming it. It works on paper, but not while filming it. We need to change a couple of things. And we know that fans are going to be like, well, that's not how the comic went. Of course, I mean, they've never filmed a movie exactly as the comic. Remember that. I don't think anybody remembers that. Well, we'll see. From what I'm hearing, it sounds intriguing. Sounds fun. There's only a couple people will remember automatically. Supposedly, even because Spider-Man will have the symbiote, and the symbiote has memory of all different timelines and multiverses. That's why when Peter Parker has a symbiote, he won't forget. That's a new thing. And he'll get the symbiote at the end of Brand New Day. So we'll see. I've said this before. I really love this theory that I heard a long time ago where Spider-Man dies maybe by the hands of Doctor Doom because he's an anchor being or something. But Venom brings him back, essentially. Brings him back to life. Crawls into the grave. I still think, I mean, they'd have to bury him pretty quick. Because I'm sure there's what do you want to call it? A deadline, if you want to call it that, to get, for a symbiote to get into a dead body and bring him back. So that's always weird, but I think it might be there's some comic inspiration for that. So we'll see. Go Bills, by the way. Hopefully this is the year. Got a new stadium. All the way. Anywho. Let's see what else we got. We got Supergirl is not doing well in the theater. I'll admit there's a lot of little things that popped up right before it came out where I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. Movie theaters still cost a lot. And I do the whole movie club thing where I get a discount and free tickets and all that. But still, I'm like, I want to save the free tickets for Spider-Man. Because I know I'm going to love it. The last three have been just absolutely phenomenal. This next one looks just as good, if not better. So, we'll see. But we're hearing a lot of things of Supergirl. And it's like, it could have been a made-for-TV movie. There's not a whole lot going on. They've veered from the comic in just the wrong ways. There's a lot of things that are a lot like the comic, the Woman of Tomorrow comic, that they're following, but of course they don't follow it directly, and because they didn't do certain things the same way as the comic, it falls a little short. And it looks very James Gunny, even though James Gunn did not write it or direct it. But we feel, me and other YouTubers feel that he's filmed it as a love letter to James Gunn. Like, look what I did. Have me do another movie. I want another director role. And you can see that. I mean, a lot of people do things in all kinds of jobs. Like, look what I did. Get me employed. Or have me give me another job so you can see how good I can be. We'll see. What do you think out there? Has anyone seen Supergirl? There's a lot of people who did not like it, and they're talking about it online. And then there's a few out there that liked it, and people are like, "Well, I heard good things about the movie, so I'm gonna go see it." What do you think? Remember we got the Batman 2 coming out. I think it's gonna be really good. They learned a lot about the first movie. We got a lot of great cast for that. People from Marvel who are coming over. Scarlett Johansson, who may be one of the top villains of the movie, which is very interesting. They think that she might be Phantasm. Originally, she was just going to be Harvey Dent's wife. And it was going to be a whole thing between him becoming Two-Face and the wife doing something that's just as evil, just as bad. We got the Joker, who was kind of hinted at in the first movie, who will somehow get out of prison and give Batman some issues. So we'll see. That's coming up soon. I think it comes out early next year. So fingers crossed on how good that one is. Penguin will be back, played by Colin Farrell. If you haven't learned that Colin Farrell plays Penguin, yes, a lot of prosthetics and makeup. Really fun with his accent. Something I heard from like his voice coach was this: if you lose it, just say gefilte fish, something like that. Gefilte fish. All right. Now in New York City, or no, Gotham, I should say, but mostly filmed in New York City. Gefilte fish. Ah. That cigar's about that. I smoked it down in the nub just back here. Woo! It's a good cigar. Wish it was just a little bit longer. Good width. Good length. But it could have been just a little bit longer. Anywho. And they don't give you wrappers, so you can't be like, can I get that one again? Though you can order the June pack, whatever, for this particular pack. I want another one of that pack. It's tempting. Because I got some good ones in there. Even like a 7-inch or 7.5-inch, that thing was huge. It was almost too much. It was too much cigar, really. I think it got a little bit of like too much tobacco. Like, woo! Make sure you have food in your stomach when you smoke that. Unless you're somebody who like smokes cigars like all the time. Anywho, I don't know why I get into my cigars, but anyway, there I am. There you go. We got Superman 2 coming out here pretty quick. He's going to be fighting Brainiac. Yes, we're finally going to get a Brainiac. Lex Luthor's going to be in the suit. You know I'm talking about, the suit. His armor suit. That's going to be cool. There's some still photos. If you really look, there's a couple of moving pictures, if you will, of him just trying out the suit. Not a whole leak from the movie or anything, just him in the actor in the suit, walking around a little bit. That's going to be good. Supergirl will probably be in that. I think she'll be a lot better in that than her own solo movie. If she gets a sequel, hopefully they'll learn from it, and she'll kick ass a little better than this last solo movie that came out a few weeks ago. What else? That's all I got for you really right now. Like I said in the last video, San Diego Comic-Con should be very Doomsday-centric. All the posters in San Diego have got Doomsday emblems on it. You know, the A with the green background. So it's going to be all about Doomsday. So it seems pretty obvious they're going to release the trailer there, and then, of course, a little bit after, if not like that day. A lot of times they'll release it like that week, a few days before the conference. So we'll see. I mean, the last thing I saw is, 1 hour after it is aired, they'll put it on YouTube. I'm like, we don't believe you. Just air it already. We know you got several different trailers already made and ready to go. You could show the one that you showed the movie theater owner conference, CinemaCon, laying around. That one's laying around. Now they're saying they'll either show that one that was already aired at CinemaCon, or they'll do a completely different one, but I'm sure we'll have a lot of the same scenes. If you pay attention to these trailers, they pretty much show the same thing in every one, but they'll add in like 2 seconds of something else, or an extended scene of a scene that already came out in a previous trailer. So we'll see. Like Brand New Day, they've really only shown the same few things. This last one showed like what we believe is Jean Grey, all in the hood, green and yellow, and then like a mask that covers up to her nose. And a YouTube like turned up the brightness all the way on his laptop or whatever it is. Computer, HD, something on her computer. Turned the brightness all the way up, and you can totally tell that's Sadie Sink. Just, that's all you see though. But you can kind of tell from her eyes. That's her. Now they're still not saying if that's Jean Grey or not, but it is her. She's in it, and she's wearing green and yellow hoodie, sweatshirt, just like the comics. Even when she was young and she wasn't in part of the X-Men, and she just had a green and yellow hoodie. So we'll see. We're looking forward to that. Is she gonna be a main villain? We don't know. They still haven't released who is the main villain, which is incredible. I'm starting to think that Peter Parker will be his own villain, because he spent so much time as Spider-Man. He's turning into more of the Man Spider. He's using his powers all the time. That's coming up to the surface, and that's why he cocooned. He's got a different power set. He's got webbing, organic webbing, just like Tobey Maguire. The last trailer even had him say, how did Peter number 2 do it? And that's what he was called in No Way Home, Peter 2. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun. Who got their tickets? I'm gonna wait till like right before, because I plan on taking my kids, and so they got their own work schedules and all that. But so I want to wait till we get a little closer. That's what happens when a cigar is only ½ inch long. Got it. Don't worry. I know you were all worried. Okay, well, that's all I got for you. A little shorter video because there's not a whole lot going on. But as we get closer to San Diego Comic-Con and the release of Brand New Day, there'll be a lot more to talk about. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Don't forget to click like right there in the bottom and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Oh, that crazy nerdy guy who smokes cigars in his video. He's fun. Sometimes he gives us new information. That's me. Your comic movie nerd. All right. We'll see you guys in the next one.